Hang tight.
Bank at work in our community. From kids' activities to school programs to funding home and business loans, every day Community State Bank is at work in our neighborhood. Whether you bank at Community State Bank or not, they're working for you every day. Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Mike Avey, and at Community State Bank, we believe in Coffeyville.
Good evening and welcome to Cowley, who's playing much better basketball than they were a couple months ago.
Yep, looking forward to this matchup here today. Coffeyville's raring to go, so is Cowley. So
they absolutely are, and I'll tell you what, as we get ready for tip-off, let's hear from Coach Turner. We're going to step away for a brief 60 seconds. When we come back, our conversation with Coach Turner as we get ready for tip-off here from Nellis Hall. We're back in 60 with Coach Turner on US 98.
And be involved with student life events. Our school believes in our red and white traditions, providing you with a quality education and preparing you for the next journey in life. Once you experience our campus, you know you've made the right choice. Let us help you make our story your story and become Raven proud.
If you could use a little help around the house, Windsor Place At-Home Care is the perfect solution for you. Their caregivers are prepared to help you with laundry, meals, housekeeping, shopping, and more. These helpful services are so reasonably priced, you can afford to pay for them yourself. In many cases, long-term care insurance or other sources provide assistance with the cost. Home is where the help is. Call Windsor Place At-Home Care, 800-982-1866.
Red Ravens return to Nellis Hall. They match up with the Cowley Tigers for the second time this season. As we get ready for tip-off, we're catching up with head coach Tony Turner. Coach, after the trips to Pratt and Cloud last week, I'm sure you're excited to be back in Nellis Hall.
Oh, yes, man. It's grueling road games, man, like long 4 or 5 hour trips, man.
And in this league, the 3.5, 4 hour ones are some of the lighter ones sometimes.
Yes, yeah, no question about that. And I'm excited to get to play back at home.
Well, Coach, we talk a little bit briefly here about your team's game with Cloud, before we start diving into Cowley. And your team falls 78-70. But kind of what we were talking about here, it really didn't, I think, for the most part, feel like your team had a poor performance. I think, obviously, we talked a little bit before the game that this was a much improved Cloud team that was playing much better basketball than they were the first time you saw them. And I think that showed. I think they rode, obviously, the momentum of the home crowd. I think that helped a lot. But I think they had better instincts on the defensive end, forcing turnovers better than they did in the first matchup. And their star players, Bailey Burns, Josie Agarigay, and Maimuna Sissoko, they hit the shots they had to win that game. So obviously frustrating to come home with the L, but I don't think it was necessarily a poor performance on your end. I think Cloud just obviously showed you that they're a much different team than the first time.
Oh, no, I thought Cloud played great. They did a good job. I mean, they got up. We knew what they were going to do. They've always been a really good defensive team. I hope that I'm not trying to put the long bus trip ahead of us for a reason why we came out with our just not ready, but that was something unusual that we normally do. Normally go up the night before and you drive 4.5 hours, then get off the bus to try to play, and again, not taking anything away from Cloud. They played great. I'm just fishing to see why do we come out so flat.
Yeah. And that's interesting that you bring that up, Coach, because I think, that's kind of what happened to Cloud the first time when they had to come down here to Nellis. Is the reason why your team was so successful was because you got off to a 6-point lead in the first quarter. You led by 15 at the half, and they were playing catch-up the whole game. Your team never trailed by 15, but you were down by 3 after the first quarter. You were down 8 at half, and you were the team that was trying to play catch-up on the road. So I think, obviously, that trip, I'm sure both schools would tell you that trip's not an easy one, but I think Cloud did a good job of getting payback, and they asserted themselves early and made you have to play their style.
Oh, no question. They had homecoming, Hall of Fame deal and a homecoming celebration, and, they did pretty good. They did a good job, and they've always had a good team. Coach Erkenbrack's always done a remarkable job with his team, and again, not taking anything away from them. They just came out and played and executed and wanted a little more than what we wanted it.
Coach, something that was one of the positive takeaways, I should say, from this performance was your trio of Tatana Woods, Blackout, Cowley, Ortiz, Bailey, Lehman. They combined for 9 threes on 18 attempts, so shooting 50%. That trio, your team shot 39% as a team. I know it feels like there's still another level that Kylie and Bailey can unlock in 3 of 7, 4 of 10 in terms of just what we've seen from them behind the arc at times. But obviously, if those 3 are hitting 9 threes a night, you're in pretty good shape on the offensive end.
No, they took some good shots. They wasn't out seeking their shots. They let it come to them, and which helps with our shooting percentage. Our biggest thing is we've been preaching, let's get it inside. Let's get some inside-out attacks and just being a threat in there. And, I thought Cloud did a good job of, for the most part, making it tough on the inside for us.
Coach, one thing that does stand out about your team, and this Cloud defense, a big part of that was 24 turnovers, a season high in that game against the Thunderbirds. And I thought they were just so active in not just getting their hands in the passing lanes, but really it felt like seeing it coming sometimes before your players were even passing the ball. So what did you see from them, and how are you going to adjust your team's play style as you head into Cowley and Butler this week?
We're going to get some similar defenses to get up in our shorts and make us work, and got to get our hips down and get our eyes up and find the rim, and you can see this stuff. And if you can do those things, it'll cut down on telegraphic passes where they can't jump them passing lanes. If we get our hips down, we're getting that triple threat position. That's been what we've been preaching about. Just get your hips down, ready to make a good play. And, and plus, in practice these last few days, we went back to some of the basic fundamentals of passing and shooting and ball handling, and just to get, some things to get overlooked in basketball sometimes. We just had to get back to the basics.
Coach, I was really impressed with Alexis Parker on Saturday. I think she played her best game as a Raven, ended up shooting 7 of 7 from the field, 5 of 5 at the free throw line, didn't miss a shot, had a career-high 19 points. Really, what stands out to me, obviously not missing a shot's a great game, but also she was going up against for a good portion of that second half, Sarah Lawless and Maimuna Sissoko, not just 2 sophomore forwards, but 2 really talented sophomore forwards, and I think she held her own at a very high level for a freshman. So your thoughts on Alexis's performance on Saturday?
Oh, Alexis is getting better and better every day. She's a sponge. She comes to practice every day and works hard, and it's starting to pay off and starting to show like she just knows she plays her role. She's not out seeking her shots, and just being in the right place at the right time, and goes 7 for 7, 5 for 5 from the free throw line, had 19 points, and wasn't even out seeking her shot. That's just a great stat line, and that just shows a good sign of a kid that just knows what's going on out there.
Coach, now we move looking forward to this Cowley game, and this is another team. We talked a little bit last week about how Cloud's a team that's playing very different style of basketball than the first time you saw them, much improved, much more efficient, much more knowledgeable of their team identity. And I think Cowley's another example of that. Since the winter break, hasn't been perfect for the Tigers, but they definitely look like they came out in 2024 a much better basketball team. Yeah,
and the first time we played them, we had a couple kids injured, a couple of their shooters, so that made a big difference. And those shooters are back now, and, they got the 2 post players that are really good, and you got the kid from Frontenac, Hattie. She does a good job, and, they're going to play hard, and they're going to get up when they'll press you, they'll play some zone, they'll run some different kind of defenses at us. So we'll just have to, step up and attack the inside and step up and make some shots.
Coach, the last couple games, it's kind of a shift defensively, I should say, at least from a matchup standpoint, where against Against Pratt, of course, you were focused on the guards with Princess and Macy Hanslick, and then kind of similar story with Cloud. They do have Maimuna Sissoko, but Bailey Burns and Josie Agarigay, both two very talented guards. So it was a pretty guard-heavy week for your defense schematically. But with Cowley, it is, like you said, those forwards. Anna Prashishlak, what stands out to me about Prashishlak is her ability to not only be a talented post player, but also have good court vision for a forward. She's a good passer for a big. She can spread the floor and shoot a little bit. And then, of course, you have Nadaka Mbengwe down low, who's a great rebounder, a great finisher inside, can get to the free throw line, even hit a couple threes, I think, the last time you saw this team. So that duo is good, and it's because they're very different players, where one's kind of a true natural post player and one's more of a kind of new school modern forward that can spread the floor.
Oh, yeah, those are two great players, and they work well together. Defensively, they've really improved a lot on the defensive end. I mean, they're running to help, guarding their man, guarding 2 or 3 players out of time out there, and that's been the difference of their team. Just they're getting out and guarding much better, and then they, the offensive end, they both got really good post moves. They can step out and hit the shot. They pass it well. Our forwards will have their work cut out tonight.
And, Coach, another player that really, I think, had a big performance in the first matchup with Cowley was Karis Washington. She only shot 1 of 11 from the field in that game, but in that second half, and especially in that fourth quarter, she was aggressive at getting to the rim. She was drawing fouls. She finished that fourth quarter 9 of 10 at the free throw line, and in a 6-point win on the road. Obviously, 9 free throws in the fourth quarter really stands out. So your team had success at the free throw line against the Tigers the first time around, and Karis is obviously the best on the team at getting to the free throw line. So what's your mentality and your approach this week about maybe trying to draw contact and get to the charity stripe?
We'll definitely want to continue to attack, and just knowing when to go, when to whoa. And I think as Karis is growing up and getting better as a freshman, and as the season goes, she's doing a much better job knowing when to go, how to attack, and turning those fouls into and ones, and she has the opportunity to be a really big time player, and she's still learning the game, and I think tonight is going to be a good test for Addie Powell, a guarder, and play little. They're both pretty physical guards, and so we'll see who can be the most disciplined the most tonight.
Coach, final thing I have for you. Appreciate your time as always. This first matchup with Cowley was a very back and forth game. It was tied after the first quarter. Your team went up 7 at the half. Cowley answered with a big third quarter and took the lead going into the fourth. And then your team was able to outscore them 18-11 in that fourth quarter. Your players stepped up and made plays when it mattered the most. And in a game where it could very well end up like that again tonight with these two teams, I think, very evenly matched, and it could end up coming down to the final 5-6 minutes. What are going to be the keys to your team once again ending up on the right end of the scoreboard and making those plays to win the game late?
Well, hopefully our sophomore guards will learn, our sophomore guards with their experience will know when to go, when to whoa, when to push it, when to, set up a good play and just get us in our stuff and be more disciplined in what they are. And like I said, they had a good team, and they're going to play hard, and life on the road, and they beat Butler, they beat some people, and they're ready, and hopefully we can step up and want it more than them.
Lady Ravens back at Nellis Hall, and they take on the Cowley Tigers. Coach Tony Turner, good enough to join us as we get ready for tip-off. Thanks, Coach. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Of Coffeyville Community College. I'm Shane Neal. Kate Dowd alongside with me. Kate, as we get these starting lineups out on the floor, let's quickly go over our keys to the game. I have 3 of them. First one, strong start. This team needs to get off to a stronger start. They played from behind against Cloud on Saturday. Obviously against a Cowley team like this that loves to be physical, you got to get off to a good start today.
Yeah, especially the last games, they've been 2-3 coming off a loss, and they're trying to pick up a win here, get in good form before they go play Butler next game. Butler's been really good.
My second key to the game, defend the paint. Obviously, you're going up against two great forwards in Nadaki Mbengwe and Anna Prashishlak. Ravens are going to have to hold their own down low if they want to win today.
Yeah, Cowley's been playing through both those two players, and, key to the game, if you stop them down, you can slow their offense down, really throw a wrench in their gears.
And my final key to the game tonight is winning plays. These two teams, when they went head-to-head a couple months ago, it was deadlocked for the first 37 minutes of this game. Coffeyville made plays late to come out of there with a win. They're going to need to do the same again tonight.
Yeah, hopefully they can start early and not have to make that much of an effort at the end, but, got to play 100% physical, start out early and win.
Starting lineups for both of these teams. We get it started with the Red Ravens. A little bit of a different look here from Tony Turner tonight. Number 2, Tatana Woods Blackout. Number 3, Kylie Ortiz. Number 13, Bailey Lehman. Number 14, Ivy Fox. That's normal, but we see number 20, Alexis Parker, get the start tonight after her 19-point performance. She's rewarded, and deservedly so, Cade.
Yeah.
For the Cowley Tigers tonight, it will be number 11, Destiny Yates. Number 13, Nadaki Mbengwe. Number 14, Anna Prashishlak. Number 15, Hattie Pyle. And number 42, Jaden Smith. Ravens in the white jerseys with the red trim. Cowley in the orange jerseys with the black and white trim. Cowley comes into this one 11-9 on the season, 5-9 in league play. Red Ravens are 13-7 with an 8-6 conference record. And, of course, a three-way tie for 5th place right now, Cade. And playoffs not too far in the distant future. Every game matters. It's the Tigers off the tip. Destiny Yates, the freshman out of Manhattan, has the basketball, guarded by Tatana Woods Blackout. This is the former Frontenac star, Hattie Pyle, finding Jaden Smith. Smith working right against Ortiz. Now Pyle with it. 12 to shoot here for the Tigers. Really haven't had a look at the basket yet. Pyle hands it off to Yates. Now 5 to shoot. Yates cut off by Woods Blackout. They're going to have to throw up a tough shot here. They get it down low to Mbengwe, who is going to shuffle the feet with 1 on the shot clock. And good start for the Raven defense. They really didn't get a look at the basket until 3 seconds left, and Mbengwe rushed that shot.
Yeah, great defense from Coffeyville. They were even messing up their passes, too, just not even letting them get a look on the basket till...
A little bit of a pressure look here from Cowley. That pass deflected by Mbengwe. It will stay with the Ravens. That's something we saw a little bit from the Tigers in the first matchup, but obviously the Ravens have struggled with turnovers as of late, and I think Cowley going to try and take advantage of that and force them into some bad passes. Inbounds pass goes to Kylie Ortiz. No score early in this one. Tatana Woods Blackout. Screen from Alexis Parker, who's getting the start today. Kylie thought about it, does not send it, gets a screen, now will step back, hand it off to Tatana. 10 to shoot for the Ravens. Kylie on the left wing now. Ravens trying to move it around. Ivy Fox trying to get it down low to Parker. Parker goes up a little bit strong on that one. Fox comes away with it, got to put it up, and they will not. Maybe the first time this year, Cade, where both teams suffer a shot clock violation on their first possession of the day.
Yeah, both teams put on really good defense here, but, Coffeyville had a couple chances to go to the basket.
Cowley brings it up. We're just over a minute into this one. No score here from Nellis Hall. Tigers, Ravens, round 2. This is Prashishlak trying to go baseline on Ivy Fox. And a foul, offensive foul. Charge taken there by Tatana Woods Blackout. She's a little slow getting up. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully that's just the wind knocked out of her and not the result of a head hit.
It didn't look too bad, but that was a great way to take a charge there, especially on a...
And that was a big part of round 1, Cade, was Anna Prashishlak played most of that game in foul trouble. She picks up her first tonight just over a minute in, but there she gets the steal.
Almost got it back there. It was tipped out by...
Hattie Pyle, crossover move on Ortiz. Pyle in trouble, hands off Mbengwe. Mbengwe to Prashishlak. Now hands off to Yates. Both these teams trying to figure out what the other team's doing defensively. Jaden Smith, no good. Parker boxes out Mbengwe for the rebound.
Still scoreless here, and it's been, 2 minutes into this game?
Tatana, pass to Kylie. Kylie right back to Tatana. That one jumped by Destiny Yates. 2 early turnovers for the Ravens. That one blocked by Tatana in transition. That was a problem on Saturday against Cloud County. 24 turnovers, a season high. And this team obviously has the talent to outscore anyone in this league, but obviously it does not help when you give your opponent extra possessions. Destiny Yates has it, top of the key. Cowley basketball, still no score. Hattie Pyle with it now. Cross-court pass to Prashishlak. Prashishlak to the free throw line. Hands off Pyle straight on three. That one off the rim, no good. Rebound Karams out to Ivy Fox. Ravens try to slow it down a little bit. Cowley gets around Prashishlak. Ravens still trying to figure out this pressure defense from the Tigers. They work it down low to Parker. Parker cross-court pass to Lehman. Lehman nearly couldn't quite catch that one. This one to Ortiz. Ortiz the fake. Down low to Fox. Fox goes right at Mbengwe and can't get it.
It's tipped there by Mbengwe.
Here come the Tigers. Still no score. We're almost 3 minutes into this one. Destiny Yates. Hands off Pyle. Pyle Prashishlak. Cowley moving the ball well. They just have not gotten many good looks. The Ravens have stayed strong in this zone defense early on. And now playing more straight on man-to-man. Hattie Pyle spinning. Nice move to get around Lehman, but Parker with the help defense. 2 to shoot. Yates throws it up, missed it, and the rebound collected by Coffeyville. That was great help defense by Alexis Parker.
Yeah. Looks like Yates tried to drive in there, and somebody got a hand on the ball, got put out, and they had to redraw what they were trying to do, and they come up scoreless.
Parker at the free throw line. Pass to Lehman. Lehman fakes. Lehman pass to Tatana. Cowley will send a three. First one of the day. That one well strong. Prashishlak has the rebound. 4 possessions for both sides. No points in this one so far. Cowley and the Red Ravens both have come out slow offensively. That one deflected. It ends up with Smith, who sends the three. Missed it. Rebound Tatana. And with Cowley off to such a slow start, you got to take advantage of this, Cade. Cowley, nice pass to Fox. Can't finish at the rim. Good defense by Prashishlak. Todd Clark, Tony Turner, both trying to figure out how to get their offenses going.
We're almost hitting the 5-minute mark in this first quarter. Nobody can really get anything, but there's been some good defense on both teams.
Yates hands off to Smith. Smith to Pyle. Pyle down low to Mbengwe. Double team comes. Mbengwe throws it away, but a foul was called against Ivy Fox. I think if there's one good thing so far for the Red Raven defense, it's that Prashishlak and Mbengwe have only taken one shot each. So it's not like the stars for Cowley have really gotten their looks.
Yeah, and, they haven't really had anybody on Cowley get any looks.
Inbounds goes to Prashishlak, who gets around Parker and blocked by Ivy Fox. That was a heck of a play by Ivy.
That was a nice block there, too. Get up there and get all your hand on the ball. Reject it.
Inbounds goes to Mbengwe. Handoff Pyle. Pyle trying to get to the baseline. Denied by Lehman. And lost it on the way up, and a foul is called. And looks like Hattie Pyle will have free throws here for Cowley. Foul was called against Alexis Parker. Parker got the start today after having 19 points, 6 rebounds on Saturday. Did not miss a shot. 7 of 7 from the floor. Pyle's first free throw in and out. It's been that kind of first quarter, Cade.
Yeah, just a bit slow. Some decent defense from both teams.
Hattie Pyle played her high school ball not far up the road at Frontenac. Second one gets the bounce, and Cowley's on the board. 5.5 to go first quarter, 1-0 Tigers. You think we're playing baseball.
Yeah. Pretty interesting score here.
Ortiz hands off Fox. Fox lost it trying to get it to Lehman. It's stolen by Prashishlak. This is Pyle handing it off to Destiny Yates. We're nearly halfway through the first quarter, and 1 point has been scored. Not one shot has been made. Prashishlak, good look for three. It's in and out. Parker trying to keep it alive, stepped on the baseline. That's a lucky break for the Raven defense. Prashishlak was all alone, and she hits that shot more times than not.
Yeah, completely open on top of the key. Almost hit that, went in and out.
Pyle looking for an inbounds pass. Got to get it in. Nearly a 5-second violation there. Destiny Yates. It's been a very slow start for both of these offenses here tonight. Hattie Pyle looking for a pass down low. Prashishlak goes at Fox. Double team comes. Prashishlak in trouble, turned it over. Tatano couldn't control it. That brings us to immediate timeout. Both teams off to slow starts. We'll see what Tony Turner draws up in this timeout. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98.
Erupt
connecting with filet mignon. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl can be yours if you make it past Chuck's Steak Canyon and the deadly sirloin abyss. Filet mignon beckons, my friend, on the meaty, mighty pinnacle of beefdom. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. Welcome to Meat Mountain.
Got a car? Maybe a motorcycle or even a boat. Do you rent or own your own home? If you have any of these, call NDB in Coffeyville and then relax. NDB can protect your assets and save you money. They represent numerous insurance companies so that they can help you find the right insurance at the right price for you. NDB at 812 West 11th in Coffeyville. Call Ben Vietz at 620-251-1970 and relax.
I think they're calling it tech. What?
Now it's all here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. I'm Shane Neal. Cade Dowd alongside with me. And Cade, this has really been what the Ravens have been the last couple weeks. I mean, it's almost like a Jekyll and Hyde thing at this point. You really don't know which Coffeyville you're going to see on a nightly basis.
Well, they'll call some on the floor.
That's going to be a foul against Fox. That'll be Ivy's second. We'll see if the Ravens make a substitution, and they will. We'll see Karis Washington checking in. The next step ball. Bengwe Smith, decent look for three. That one off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by the Tigers and Prashishlak.
Yeah, both teams been slow here today. Oh, call three in the key.
Nadakim Bengwe is very similar to the forward the Ravens saw on Saturday at Cloud County and Maimuna Sissoko. The only difference is Bengwe a little less experience on the court, and for that, sometimes makes little mistakes like that.
Yeah.
But she's still obviously got the size and skill to be a really talented player on a nightly basis.
You're playing down in the paint. You gotta always be aware of your 3 seconds, because you just got a foot in there for 3 seconds, bam, turnover, and you lose an offensive opportunity.
Titana Woods Blackout hands off Karis Washington, who's into the game for Ivy Fox. Kylie Ortiz pass Lehman. Lehman sends it. Lehman got it. Bailey Lehman knocks it down, and after 6 minutes of going scoreless, all that, the Ravens are up 2.
The first actual shot made here, with the only other point being a free throw.
And it didn't move the net.
Yes.
Destiny Yates, pass to Hattie Pyle. Pyle guarded by Lehman. Now that one deflected by Ortiz. It's still loose and taken by Lehman. Lehman coming the other way. Bailey slows it down, hands off Kylie. Ravens trying to get some momentum now after a score on their last possession. Ortiz looking for a pass, back to Lehman. Lehman to Titana. They work it around the perimeter. Karis Washington back to Kylie. 12 to shoot now for the Ravens, trying to get it down low to Parker, and Bengwe holding her ground well. Kylie Ortiz, 5 to shoot. Lehman, pressure again. Kylie gonna have to send it from the parking lot, in and out. And then Bengwe pulls down the rebound. J. Maya Lyons moves to the scorer's table for Coffeyville. Here's Destiny Yates. Cowley down 2. Hattie Pyle. Screen from Mbengwe. Pyle hands off to Jaden Smith. Hattie Pyle. Now Prashishlak has it. Prashishlak the pass to Pyle. Pyle has the only point tonight for the Tigers. Smith, corner 3. That is well off. And Mbengwe pulls it down and one. Ties the game and will go to the line with a chance to give him the lead. And that's a rebound that you feel like Alexis Parker has to have.
And it didn't hit the rim, so that goes in the book as an assist. So that technically was a pass, stat-wise.
And Bengwe will go to the free throw line, trying to give Cowley the lead back. We see J. Maya Lyons in for Parker. Free throw for Mbengwe is good. 4-3 Cowley. It has been a defensive first quarter, to say the least. Karis Washington going right at Prashishlak, hands off Lehman. Lehman now looking for a pass, finds Titana. Kylie. Ravens still trying to figure out this pressure defense. J. Maya Lyons traveled before she got the shot off.
They took an extra step there, and it'll be a turnover.
Good defense inside by Mbengwe. Yates brings it up. We're under 2.5 to go in the opening quarter. 4-3 Cowley. This is Anna Prashishlak trying to get to the baseline. Karis might have gotten away with a hand check foul there. And now Prashishlak gets it back. Down low Mbengwe. Mbengwe, Hattie Pyle, extra pass Yates. Yates steps into one extra pass. Pyle, good look. And it doesn't get the bounce. Prashishlak on the glass. No, still loose, and Lehman pulls it down. And now with Parker and Fox out of the game, Cowley really has an opportunity to control that glass, and that's what we've seen on the last couple of possessions.
This game's going to be about defense and rebounds.
Lehman, corner three, looking for her second. That one in and out. And Mbengwe runs it down. Ravens have hit just one shot in this opening quarter, yet only trail by a single point. And that one off of the leg of Przishlak. That's a turnover.
Yeah, it looked like she went to go cut, but the ball was passed as she was cutting. It hit her foot, goes out of bounds.
And something I've noticed as Ray Richardson checks in is Jaden Smith's gone 0 of 3, 0 of 4 in this first quarter. She did something very similar in the first matchup, struggled in the first half, and then Cade came out in the second half and hit 4 threes in the third quarter. So keep an eye on Jaden Smith. Just because she's starting off cold doesn't mean she's going to be off tonight.
Yep.
That'll be a foul against the Tigers. That's on Jaden Smith. Hey, if she's in foul trouble, she can't be on the floor to get hot.
Yeah, it is a factor.
That's her first. Przishlak has one, and Smith now has one for Cowley. Inbounds pass. They go to Lyons. That one deflected by Mbengwe. It'll stay with the Ravens.
Yeah, hopefully both these teams can start heating up in the second quarter here. Still 3-4 with 1:29 to go.
We're on pace for a final score of about 20-17, which would be pretty wild. Lehman, good look on the inbounds. Lehman off the rim, no good. Washington kept it alive, and the Ravens get a second chance. Big rebound there by Karis Washington. Richardson down low to Washington. Double team comes. Karis looking for an outlet. Karis gets around the double team. Karis throws it up and was fouled by Mbengwe. Karis Washington was so big in that first matchup. Really was a non-factor. Cade struggled with their shot until the fourth quarter. And in the fourth quarter went 9 of 10 at the free throw line, including tying the game and putting the Ravens up 2 scores late. She was clutch in that first matchup. We see a substitution here for Cowley, number 3. Zuzana Comore comes in. First free throw for Karis, in and out.
This will be Coffeyville's first shots from the line.
Ravens have struggled at the free throw line this season, about a 66% clip. You'd obviously love that to be in the 70s. Second free throw by Karis ties the game. And now we see Natalia Jones check in.
4-4 right now.
Yeah, it's been a pretty wild first 9 minutes, to say the least.
Yeah, pretty defensive, too.
Jaden Smith hands it off to Hattie Pyle. Pyle really plays shooting guard for this Cowley team most of the time, but she played point guard in high school, so she can handle it a little bit. Destiny Yates has it, hands it off to Pyle. Pyle cross pass to Jaden Smith. Smith looking for a pass, 10 to shoot. Yates, screen from Przishlak. Yates hands off Pyle, 5 to shoot. Pyle spins off Lehman. Hand off Yates. Got to get a shot. 1 second. Shot clock violation. And that was just not a good possession by the Cowley Tigers, Cade. I don't think they realized how little time they had.
Is it the third or fourth shot clock violation for?
Well, and we've had a couple where it was just good defense and they couldn't get a shot. I think that one they didn't know.
No.
You could have got a shot off there with a couple seconds left.
Yeah, they did have some windows there.
That's a double dribble by Ray Richardson.
Yeah, but that last possession, they did have a couple windows to take a shot, but they didn't know.
Shot clock is off. Cowley has hit 1 shot. Coffeyville has hit 1 shot.
Both teams have also hit 1 free throw. They got 1 for 2 today on the free throw line, so pretty linear.
This is Comore handing it off to Pyle. Pyle trying to go at Lehman, hands it off to Smith. 10 seconds left in the opening quarter. Przishlak gets around Lyons, missed the shot. And that's one you don't expect Anna Przishlak to miss. Up ahead, Lehman. Lehman fakes. Lehman floater. It is off and batted around. That's how the first quarter ends. An opening 10 minutes both teams would love to forget. Let's go to the second quarter. We're tied at 4 here from Nellis Hall. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
"24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
When you need to rely on a nursing facility for the care of a loved one, wouldn't it be comforting to know that the owner is providing the care? Owner Stephanie Bean with Medical Lodges is proud to supply that tender care in Coffeyville. Skilled nursing services, rehabilitation, adult daycare, and much more are all offered. Visit medicallodges.com or stop by 2921 West 1st in Coffeyville and learn more. Medical Lodges Coffeyville, where they serve and enhance the lives of others with caring hands.
Turn the book. 4. And in that first quarter, if it sums it up well, Cowley shoots 8% from the field. The Ravens, not much better. They shoot 11% from the field.
And both teams are 50% from the free throw line, so you got that going for both of these teams. They're 1 and 2.
Cowley did win the first quarter rebound battle, 11-9. Both teams committed 7 first quarter turnovers.
Oh, man.
Not a pretty first 10 minutes.
Oh.
Ravens will look to have a better second 10 minutes. They have the ball. Ray Richardson hands it off to Kylie Ortiz. Kylie guarded by Destiny Yates. Screen from Natalia Jones. Ortiz the pass to Karis Washington. Down low to Lyons. Lyons, double team comes. Spins off of it. Goes up, had the shot blocked. And they say all ball. Rebound Pyle.
Both these teams looking to heat up and get some offense going through the last quarter.
Destiny Yates hands off Jaden Smith. Again, we said in round 1 between these two teams, Smith heated up in the second half after going cold in the first half. So we'll see if we have a similar storyline tonight. The handoff to Yates. 10 to shoot for the Tigers. They work it to the corner to Smith. Now back to Yates. Yates sends a 3, and that one a little strong. Rebound Karams to Karis Washington. Karis trying to go up ahead to Jemiah. That pass is long, out of bounds off of the Ravens.
That was close there. Almost got some points. Just let it a bit too much and went out of bounds.
Minute into the second quarter, we are tied here at Nellis Hall. Jaden Smith looking for a screen from Prashishlak. This is Hattie Pyle. Pyle hands it off to Yates. Yates working left, hands off Smith. Kylie Ortiz able to close that out pretty quickly. 5 seconds to shoot. Smith off a screen, hands off for 3. That one well off. Rebound Lions. Both teams have continued to struggle early into the second quarter. This is Ray Richardson handing it off to Karis Washington. Screen comes from Jemiah Lyons. Washington driving, gets around the defender, lays it in. Karis Washington, and that's just a great attack by the freshman out of Fort Smith, Arkansas.
A nice drive there, go up and get 2. Easy layup. Hopefully starting some offense here.
6-4 Ravens, early second quarter. Yes, you heard that right. Drive and offensive foul there against Zuzana Comore, and that's something they'll call all day.
Oh, yeah, you saw that.
Right in front of the official.
The left elbow and the push-off. All you got to do is fall back, and they'll call
that's
it
OPI on the football field, too.
Yeah, it's interference in multiple sports.
Ravens bring it up. 8 minutes to go, second quarter. They lead it by 2. Karis Washington just scored the last points for Coffeyville. She gets a screen. Picked up by Jaden Smith. Nearly lost the ball. And then nearly lost it again. It's still loose. And a jump ball. Possession arrow, Cowley.
It looked like she almost slipped out of her hand twice. And the second time, a Cowley defender jumped on it, and then it was a jump ball. Now it's Cowley's ball.
Cowley looking to tie or take the lead. They trail by 2. Destiny Yates. Working right, hands off to Jaden Smith. Smith trying to get to a cutting Prashishlak. Now they find Pyle. Pyle has yet to score from the field today. She has 1 point at the free throw line. Prashishlak. Crossover move. Hands off to Yates. 8 to shoot again. Cowley working deep into shot clocks tonight. Smith again in the corner, and there's her first one of the day. The best three-point shooter on this Tiger team has her first. And they take a 7-6 lead.
Going to be happy for that. But
Kylie trying to answer quickly. That one's short. Natalia Jones on the glass. Goes at Prashishlak and lays it in.
Great offensive rebound. Great way to put it up there.
And honestly, Prashishlak lucky she didn't get called for her second foul there. There was some contact.
That was pretty close.
Pyle trying to get off a screen. Hands off to Comore. Smith tries again, same spot. That one missed the rim. Offensive rebound, Pyle puts it up and in.
It also counted as an assist as well. Didn't hit the rim, so take that dime.
Cowley to Natalia Jones. Jones steps into a jump shot and got the bounce. Quick 4 points for Natalia Jones.
Now the game's starting to break up.
I was going to say, here we go.
Yeah.
We're going to have 40-point quarter to make up for it. Jaden Smith, handoff to Hattie Pyle. Pyle to Prashishlak. Good look for three. That one's good. 12-10. We've had more points in the last 60 seconds than we did in the first 13 minutes. Karis Washington, cut off by Comore. Down low to Jones, and that's a foul against Comore, her second.
It looked like she bumped into her pretty hard. Got the ball and got a hand over for that reach-in.
We'll see Daya check in for the Ravens as well as the return of Woods Blackow. And something we've already seen tonight, Kate, this Cowley team does not really use a lot of their bench. We see Comore come off the bench, but it's still the starting five out there. They play their starters a lot.
Yeah, that could come into play near the end of the game, trying to save energy and keeping your fresh bodies on the
Karis sends a three. That one well off. Out of bounds to Cowley.
I think someone got a hand on that. I'm not sure.
The officials say no.
It came off at a weird angle. I could totally be wrong there.
Might have just came off the wrist a little weird.
Yeah.
Jaden Smith looking for a pass. Gives it to Hattie Pyle. Pyle to Mbengwe. Mbengwe really hasn't gotten going tonight. See if that changes. Jaden Smith down low to Prashishlak, who hit a three on the last possession. Pyle with 5 to shoot. Pyle attacks, lays it in, and Cowley starting to get going offensively.
Nice layup there. Way to use that glass. Put it in, get 2.
Katana Woods Blackout with it. Down low to Natalia Jones. Jones had a quick 4. She goes up, lays it in, and 1. Natalia Jones coming alive in the second quarter. She's got 6, and we'll look to make it 7 at the line.
You got to love those moments when they call the foul, and you can see the ball go up and it almost hits in.
Not only a score there for the Ravens, but also the second foul on Nadak Mbengwe. That's a big one.
Yeah, and the Coffee will have a chance to bring it within 1.
So we see number 22, Georgia Knight, checking in here for Cowley. But the starting center for the Tigers has 2 first-half fouls. Prashishlak also has 1. So if we see Prashishlak pick up her second, all of a sudden Todd Clark's got to make some tough decisions. Jones' free throw no good. It stays a 2-point Tiger lead. 5:15 to go first half. 14-12 Cowley. Jaden Smith, handoff to Destiny Yates. Yates to Prashishlak, and what's the call there? It'll be a foul against the Ravens. That'll be on Natalia Jones. First on Natalia. As this second quarter has gone on, Cade, with both teams really struggling offensively until a couple moments ago, you can tell Cowley, as they inbounded to Yates, Yates will send a 3 and missed it. Rebound to Tana. But Cowley has really tried to start forcing the ball to Anna Prashishlak. Tatana to Bailey. Bailey fakes, picked up by Pyle. Now Kylie Ortiz back to Tatana. Natalia Jones, the hot hand, back to Tatana for 3 in the lead. That one off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jaden Smith.
Good ball movement there, but couldn't connect on that 3.
Prashishlak fakes the 3 this time, and she traveled.
Yeah, it was one of those, you get the ball and you want to go drive, but she took a step before she dribbled.
Media timeout here from Nellis Hall. 4:42 to go, second quarter. Cowley 14. Ravens 12. We're back at 60 seconds on US 98 on the Red Raven Sports Network.
To funding home and business loans, every day Community State Bank is at work in our neighborhood. Whether you bank at Community State Bank or not, they're working for you every day. Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Mike Avey, and at Community State Bank, we believe in Coffeyville.
You have a choice on where to go and who you want to be. Here at Coffeyville Community College, you can be you. We can make you workforce ready at one of our technical campuses, be a student athlete, join an honors program or an activity, have a voice with student government, and be involved with student life events. Our school believes in our red and white traditions, providing you with a quality education and preparing you for the next journey in life. Once you experience our campus, you know you've made the right choice. Let us help you make our story your story.
Basketball team from Wichita Independent and from Belgium.
We return here to Nellis Hall. And we have they were giving a shout out as we return. Is that a recruit?
I'm not sure.
We're shouting out there?
But they said they were from Belgium, so.
If it is a recruit, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, you had to come all the way up from Belgium, all the way from Europe.
Well, she's playing in Wichita.
Yeah. Far from home.
A little bit. She must be good at it, though, to do it.
Yeah.
Bailey Lehman trying to find a cutting Daya, who throws it up and in. What a dime from Bailey Lehman.
And that was a beautiful pass. Thread the needle on that one. Got past 2 Cowley defenders and gets that layup.
Knight fakes the 3 on the left wing. Now trying to find a cutting Prashishlak, who goes up, missed the shot. Good defense by Natalia Jones.
Cowley's been doing a great job containing Prashishlak.
And Mbengwe on the bench with foul trouble. This is an opportunity for the Ravens to really take control. Natalia Jones, Bailey Lehman cut off. Here's Tatana. Tatana full head of steam inside. Plants the foot, finds Jones, pull up jump shot. No, rolls off the rim. And Prashishlak the rebound. Cowley's done a nice job on the glass.
Certainly.
They work it to the corner. Yates thought about it, will not send it. Finds Knight, back to Pyle. Pyle to Yates. Cowley working around this perimeter. They're down to 10 seconds on the clock. Georgia Knight, down low Prashishlak. They attack again. Throws it up, no good. They are feeding their star forward, and it's not really working out so far. Lehman the fake. Lehman stops and starts. Kylie, Daya for the lead. Off the rim, no good. Lehman runs down the rebound. Bailey Lehman will now get a shot for the lead as well, and that one off the rim, no good. Pair of shots there that you really expect the Ravens to hit, but it's been that kind of first half. Tie game, 2:51 to go, first half. Cowley basketball, Georgia Knight, hands off to Prashishlak. Pressure from the Ravens. They work it to the top of the key to Pyle. Pyle gets around Daya, pull up is short, rebound Lehman. Both teams have gone cold once again, up ahead to Kylie. Kylie and the Ravens trying to move fast. Daya, great look, and left it short. Ravens are getting the shots they want. They're just not dropping them.
Yeah, they're finding that the windows to shoot, but as soon as they get hot and they start hitting those, they will start running away with this
Well,
game.
you noticed early in the game they weren't finding those shots, so they're definitely figuring out this Cowley defense a little bit. Smith for 3, that's short, and out of bounds to the Ravens with 2:10 to go in the first half.
That's definitely something to talk about at halftime. If they start hitting those shots and...
Well, we've been talking all first half about how Cowley and Coffeyville have both been very slow offensively. And I think it's honestly, we should be here saying Cowley and Coffeyville have both been playing great defensively.
Yes, it is true. And they've been forcing Cowley to chew that shot clock, and they've forced a couple shot clock violations.
And really, nobody's got going outside of Prashishlak. Lions lost it on the way up there. That's a turnover.
Fell down a bit hard there, but no call.
Georgia Knight, hand off to the trailer. That's Smith. Now Pyle. That was good transition defense by the Ravens, not allowing a fast break score. Knight, top of the key. Good closeout by Tatana. Smith, they get it to the baseline. That's a jump shot. That's a little strong there from Pyle. That's a shot you'd expect Hattie Pyle to make. Yeah. Tries again for 3. In and out. Prashishlak got a hand on it, but it's taken by Lehman, and Lehman is fouled by Jaden Smith, and that's Jaden Smith's second foul.
Yeah, that was a blatant reach and didn't even hit the ball, hit the chest.
That was almost a frustration foul, Cade.
Oh, yeah. It looks like you're trying to foul for time there.
Daya will inbound it here for the Ravens.
Any substitution, Ortiz will come.
Andrew Elrod confirms she is a recruit. So good on Dirk. That's always good in the recruiting process to get him some publicity.
Sorry, Kumar will come in for Cowley. She's on the floor now.
Kylie Ortiz to Bailey Lehman. Lehman coming off a screen. Now hands off to Tatana. Minute 15 to go, first half. We are tied at Nellis Hall. J. Maya goes up and gives the Ravens the lead. Went right at Prashishlak and finished inside.
Way to get big there and drive in to get that layup.
And Prashishak playing a little conservatively defensively because she has a foul, and Mbengwe has 2. She really can't pick up that second.
Yeah, especially in a game this close, it's going to, when it comes down to the fourth quarter, you don't want to foul out.
Like she did in the first matchup. That one's stolen by the Ravens.
Yep.
Tatana coming the other way. Lehman, extra pass. Back to Tatana. Now to Cowley. Can the Ravens take a 2-score lead late first half?
38 seconds and counting.
Cowley coming off a screen. Cowley thought about it. Now hands it off to Daya. Daya down low to Lyons, who got position again. J. Maya Lyons back-to-back scores late in the first half. Ravens by 4, which is crazy, but that's their largest lead of the day. Georgia Knight. Ravens starting to gain a little bit of momentum. Comore trying to come off a screen inside. Lost it. Ortiz and the Ravens have 6 seconds. Cowley going quick. Gotta go quicker. Cowley handoff. Tatana left it short. And that shot might have gotten Nellis on their feet. But the Ravens win the final 2 minutes of the first half. And after all of the struggles offensively and all the mistakes in the opening 12 minutes, Coffeyville up 4 at the break. Cade, you'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Coffeyville, I'm taking that to the locker room during halftime, and I'm harping that. You know, they're so close to hitting so many shots. They're getting the opportunities. They just got to connect.
What it really did feel like in that first half, especially in that second quarter, even though both teams weren't shooting at a high level, Cowley was really struggling to find a shot until late in the shot clock. The Ravens were getting looks late in that second quarter that were good shots, and they will start hitting them if they keep getting those looks.
Yeah, it just looks to be a defensive game, but Coffeyville's looking to start figuring it out near the end here, so hopefully they can take that in the second half.
Ravens lead at 18-14 at the break. Let's step away for 4 minutes. When we come back, our Red Raven halftime show presented by Community State Bank. We're back in 4 on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Are so reasonably priced you can afford to pay for them yourself. In many cases, long-term care insurance or other sources provide assistance with the cost. Home is where the help is. Call Windsor Place at Home Care 800-982-1866.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Taco Mayo's new Filet Olé Steak Bowl is piled high with filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
A heaping bowl loaded with refried beans, Mexicali rice, cheddar jack sour cream, and tender filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Savor the juicy Filet Olé Steak Bowl stacked with filet mignon and only from Taco Mayo.
That's a wrap.
No, that's a bowl.
Got a car? Maybe a motorcycle or even a boat. Do you rent or own your own home? If you have any of these, call NDB in Coffeyville and then relax. NDB can protect your assets and save you money. They represent numerous insurance companies so that they can help you find the right insurance at the right price for you. NDB at 812 West 11th in Coffeyville. Call Ben Vietz at 620-251-1970 and relax.
At CRMC Medical Group, our primary care physicians and providers focus on ways to keep you and your family in good health, as well as care for them when they're not. Our family medicine and women's health physicians are accepting new patients. We have convenient office locations in Coffeyville and Independence with extended and Saturday hours in Coffeyville. If you need a physician or need to make an appointment, please call 620-688-6566. That's 620-688-6566.
When you need to rely on a nursing facility for the care of a loved one, wouldn't it be comforting to know that the owner is providing the care? Owner Stephanie Bean with Medical Lodges is proud to supply that tender care in Coffeyville. Skilled nursing services, rehabilitation, adult daycare, and much more are all offered. Visit medicallodges.com or stop by 2921 West 1st in Coffeyville and learn more. Medical Lodges Coffeyville, where they serve and enhance the lives of others with caring hands.
This is Community State Bank at work. This is Community State Bank at work in our community. From kids' activities to school programs to funding home and business loans, every day Community State Bank is at work in our neighborhood. Whether you bank at Community State Bank or not, they're working for you every day. Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Mike Avey, and at Community State Bank, we believe in Coffeyville.
You have a choice on where to go and who you want to be. Here at Coffeyville Community College, you can be you. We can make you workforce ready at one of our technical campuses, be a student athlete, join an honors program or an activity, have a voice with student government, and be involved with student life events. Our school believes in our red and white traditions, providing you with a quality education and preparing you for the next journey in life. Once you experience our campus, you know you've made the right choice. Let us help you make our story your story and become Raven proud.
Ellis Hall with the Ravens leading at 18-14 over the Cowley Tigers. I'm Shane Eel. Cade Dowd alongside with me. Cade, in that first quarter was a nightmare. Both teams really struggled. Each team only hit one shot. Second quarter, both teams kind of got it going a little bit. Felt like the Ravens, though, were clicking on offense at the end of that first half, and we'll see if they can continue that into the third quarter.
Yeah, but both teams have been really good defensively, but Coffeyville's been holding it more, forcing Cowley to take time from the shot clock because they've been forcing shooting clock violations and just having them take not the most ideal shots because they're running out of time, which is, good, forces turnovers to get the ball back.
And obviously every team in this league, Cade, has star players. You don't play in the Jayhawk Conference without being a good basketball player.
Nope.
The star players for Cowley, Nadakim Bengwe, Anna Persishlak, Jaden Smith, Hattie Pyle. You look at the box score right now. Jaden 1 of 7 from the floor. Hattie Pyle 2 of 7 from the floor. Persishlak 1 of 7. And although Mbengwe's 1 of 1, she got into foul trouble and missed the last half of that second quarter. The Raven defense has not only been great, they've been great on Cowley's best players.
Yep, and then not giving anybody shots. They've been forcing the 5 Cowley players. They don't even really have any windows to take opportunities to shoot, and that goes into playing with the shot clock. They're forcing them to take not the best shots, and then they miss, and then they get the ball back, and it's helping them right now.
Well, when we looked at the end of that first quarter, both teams had 7 turnovers in the opening quarter, which was not good. And in the second quarter, both teams cleaned it up a little bit. But you look at it, Cowley had 4, the Ravens only had 2. The Ravens can take care of the ball like that in the second half. I like their chances.
Yeah, and the Ravens have been doing good stealing the ball as well because, they forced a couple turnovers without having, force a shot clock violation, which, if they can exploit that in the second half, they'll start running away with this game.
They sure will. Let's look at the first half stats here on our Red Raven halftime show presented by our friends at Community State Bank. Cowley shoots 19% from the field. Now, Cade, I'm not an idiot. That's not going to happen again in the second half. Cowley will shoot a little bit better in the second half, and the Ravens got to be ready for that. There's not many teams that shoot 19% for a full game.
No, I'm thinking that this will be two separate halves here because the first half was super slow. I'm expecting the second half to be super fast, high scoring, and both teams are coming out to try and win this game.
Absolutely. Cowley shoots 2 of 15 from the three-point line in the first half. They did shoot 2 of 3 at the free throw line. Ravens 32% from the floor, 8% from 3, 33% from the free throw line. So although the Ravens shot 82% from the floor, which is much better, obviously they shot 11% in the first quarter. It's most of the work's been done inside by Natalia Jones and J. Maya Lyons. If Kylie Ortiz, Bailey Lehman can get going, Lehman was 1 of 5 in that first half. Kylie was 0 of 3. If one of those two can start knocking down some threes, that's something that Cowley hasn't had to worry about yet. That's something that they're probably in the locker room thinking about because Kylie Ortiz and Bailey Lehman, 2 of the best shooters in this league.
Yeah, Coffeyville, they've been really close. They've missed those threes because they're getting more windows than Cowley right now. And if they can start hitting those again, they'll be able to start getting more points stacking up against Cowley, and then hopefully win this game.
Let's look at the leading scorers for both teams. For the Cowley Tigers, 5 points leads the way for Hattie Pyle, 3 for Anna Prashislak, 3 for Nadak Mbengwe, 3 for Jaden Smith. The one thing Cowley's done in the first half that the Ravens may want to look at, Cowley won the rebound battle 20-18, but what really stands out, 8 offensive rebounds for the Cowley Tigers. The Ravens are going to have to do a little bit better boxing out in the second half.
Yeah, especially with Cowley, like they'll be looking out to try and, score some points and try and somehow get through Coffeyville's defense, and especially with those offensive rebounds, because an offensive rebound is a second chance.
Yeah.
So it turns a potential missed shot and a turnover to, hey, we missed a shot, oh, we're going to go again. That's second chance points. Those are big.
Ravens are led by Natalia Jones with 6. How big was Natalia Jones in that first half, Kate? She came off the bench, you blinked, and she had 3 scores, and that really is what got the Ravens going.
Yeah, she's been paramount to helping sparking this offense and getting both teams. Getting both teams' routines, especially Coffeyville, because Cowley's had to step out, and they're down 4 right now, trying to fix that in the second half.
Also 4 points from J. Maya Lyons, 3 from Karis Washington, 3 from Bailey Lehman, 2 from Olivia Daya. Kylie Ortiz, Tatana Woods Blackout have yet to score. So if you're Tony Turner right now, obviously you don't love it that Tatana Woods Blackout and Kylie Ortiz haven't scored, but you also maybe have a little bit of comfort in the fact that they haven't scored. You have a 4-point lead. If those 2 sophomores get going, this offense is going to unlock another level.
Yeah, Coffeyville just so close. They're almost there. They're missing that piece, and hopefully the second half they'll be able to find it. Start making points.
Cowley coming back onto the floor to start taking shots. The Red Ravens not far behind them. This has been our Red Raven halftime show presented by our friends at Community State Bank. Let's step away for 4 minutes. Second half action coming up right after this on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Help you with laundry, meals, housekeeping, shopping, and more. These helpful services are so reasonably priced you can afford to pay for them yourself. In many cases, long-term care insurance or other sources provide assistance with the cost. Home is where the help is. Call Windsor Place At Home Care, 800-982-1866.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
This is Meat Mountain, and up there on the summit awaits the all-new Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. A heaping bowl filled with Mexican favorites and literally erupting with filet mignon. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl can be yours if you make it past Chuck Steak Canyon and the deadly sirloin abyss. Filet mignon beckons, my friend, on the meaty, mighty pinnacle of beefdom. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. Welcome to Meat Mountain.
Got a car? Maybe a motorcycle or even a boat. Do you rent or own your own home? If you have any of these, call NDB in Coffeyville and then relax. NDB can protect your assets and save you money. They represent numerous insurance companies so that they can help you find the right insurance at the right price for you. NDB at 812 West 11th in Coffeyville. Call Ben Vietz at 620-251-1970 and relax.
At Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we take seriously our responsibility of caring for our friends and neighbors. We are your regional healthcare system, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians, we are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
When you need to rely on a nursing facility for the care of a loved one, wouldn't it be comforting to know that the owner is providing the care? Owner Stephanie Bean with Medical Lodges is proud to supply that tender care in Coffeyville. Skilled nursing services, rehabilitation, adult daycare, and much more are all offered. Visit medicallodges.com or stop by 2921 West 1st in Coffeyville Coffeeville and learn more. Medical Lodges Coffeeville, where they serve and enhance the lives of others with caring hands.
This is Community State Bank at work. This is Community State Bank at work in our community. From kids' activities to school programs to funding home and business loans, every day Community State Bank is at work in our neighborhood. Whether you bank at Community State Bank or not, they're working for you every day. Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Mike Avey, and at Community State Bank, we believe in Coffeeville.
You have a choice on where to go and who you want to be. Here at Coffeeville Community College, you can be you. We can make you workforce ready at one of our technical campuses, be a student athlete, join an honors program or an activity, have a voice with student government, and be involved with student life events. Our school believes in our red and white traditions, providing you with a quality education and preparing you for the next journey in life. Once you experience our campus, you know you've made the right choice. Let us help you make our story your story and become Raven proud.
Getting ready for the second half of action here from Nellis. Cade Dowd alongside with me. Ravens lead at 18-14 at the break. And we've had a good one so far. It started off slow, but a combination of some tough shot making and good defense. In the second quarter, I think both teams kind of got their feet out from underneath them. So I think in this second half, like you said, Cade, I think we're taking the training wheels off, and we're going to have a fun one here in the final 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to some good basketball, some fast basketball. And both teams are hungry for that. I can tell you that much.
Ravens had two late scores from J-Maya Lions to take the lead. They were playing defense, good defense throughout that first half, but still obviously can cut back on the turnovers a little bit. And they had quite a few good looks, Cade. Open threes from Bailey Lehman, from Tatana Woods Blackout. Shots you'd expect them to make that did not go down. And I think in this second half that could be a different story, but also for both sides. I think we could see a lot more shots knocked down by Destiny Yates, by Jaden Smith, by Anna Prasishlak. So I think both teams really in store for an interesting final 20 minutes.
Yeah, hopefully Coffee will keep that defensive momentum, and surely they'll be set this game.
Lehman off a screen, hands it off to Tatana. Tatana with 15 to shoot. Working right on the perimeter. Tatana Woods Blackout trying to get it down low to Parker. Parker got the start today, spins inside, missed the shot. Good defense there by Anna Prasishlak.
Oh, it's stolen.
And the Ravens get it right back. Good defense. Forcing the turnover. Pass down low to Fox. Nice pump fake. Fox couldn't get it out of bounds off of the Ravens. Tony Turner didn't love the call, but the official closest to us confirmed it.
It was close, but the referees see what they got to see with Cowley ball.
Ravens lead it by 4. First possession of the second half here for the Cowley offense. Jaden Smith really got going in the third quarter in the first matchup between these two schools. She gets it in the corner, sends it, got it! Second three of the day for Jaden Smith. It's a 1-point game. The freshman out of OKC, she is a sharpshooter. Tatana trying to get to the baseline. Kicks it to Ivy Fox, who goes right at Prasishlak. Floater no good. And Smith pulls down the rebound. Missed opportunity there for Ivy and the Ravens. And now Cowley can take the lead. Mbengwe lays it up and in. And a quick little 5-0 run here for Cowley. Fox steps into a jump shot, left it short.
This is exactly what Cowley wanted, a short, quick start. Get on a 5-0 run, looking to make that 7 or 8 here.
Well, we talked about it at the half, Cade. First matchup tied after the first quarter. Ravens led by a small margin at the half. Cowley got going in the third quarter. Ravens won it in the fourth. We're on nearly identical storylines here.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's almost the exact same way when these first two teams met.
Destiny Yates, cross-court pass to Hattie Pyle. Mbengwe sends the three, and it's off the iron. No good. Offensive rebound by Cowley. Mbengwe gets it back. Tigers have momentum. Pyle gets a screen, fakes the shot. Przishlak going at Fox. And it looks like they'll call a foul before the shot against Fox. That'll be her third.
And now she's got to be careful. She's got almost 2 quarters and 2 fouls to work with here.
So we see Natalia Jones come in. Natalia had a good first half. Smith off the inbounds, left that one short. Rebound, Karams still loose, and Smith pulls it down. Cowley won the rebound battle in the first half. They're off to a good start here in the third as well. Yates to Przishlak. Hands off Mbengwe. Pyle, corner, Smith. 5 to shoot. Pyle, fouled by Lehman. 2 early team fouls against the Ravens. Mbengwe trying to attack the freshman and got it. Back-to-back scores for Nadaka Mbengwe.
I think that row 7-0, or that run 7-0.
Lehman guarded closely by Hattie Pyle. Pass down low to Parker, who got great positioning. And Alexis Parker responds by going right at Mbengwe and scoring.
Yeah, that's been working for Coffeyville. Worked in the second quarter. Maybe trying to do that again. You know, they got to score some points to try to stop this run.
21-20, Cowley leads. 6:45 to go third quarter. Smith again. That time it's off. Rebound Przishlak and a foul against the Tigers. That'll be Przishlak's second. So it's not Mbengwe's third, Cade, but now that both of the star forwards have 2. Excuse me, they did change it to Mbengwe's third.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be big for Coffeyville.
So Fox picks up her third for Coffeyville, and Mbengwe picks up her third for Cowley. And right when she was getting going, too.
It'll be detrimental to this game.
Natalia Jones, nice take, couldn't finish. Out of bounds, Cowley basketball.
The same went out on Parker. Try to get that ball, but...
I like that attack, though, by Natalia Jones.
Yes, that was really, really good.
Cowley still leads it by 1, but their star center, Nadaka Mbengwe, on the bench in foul trouble. Hattie Pyle comes off a screen, hands off Smith. Smith's been the offense here in this third quarter so far. Przishlak goes right at the freshman Parker, hands it off. That jump shot is off by Comore, and the rebound collected by the Ravens. Coffeyville a chance to take the lead. Tatana fouled by Jaden Smith. That's her third. 2 key Tigers with 3 fouls now.
Yeah, if I'm Coffeyville, I'm looking at capitalize right now and it's starting to get warm, especially with their better players having to sit out a bit because what, they got 3 and 3 right now?
Yes, both Mbengwe and Smith have 3.
And they still got 16 minutes to play.
And I believe Pyle has 1 and Przishlak has 1. Karis Washington the drive, the kick. Natalia attacking again. This time swings it to Tatana. Back to Natalia. Natalia to Karis. Karis driving. Karis attacking. Can't finish on Przishlak. Battle for the rebound collected by Cowley. 5:35 to go third quarter. Tigers clinging to a 1-point lead. Georgia Knight has it. Swings it left to Hattie Pyle. Destiny Yates works right, guarded by Tatana. Now Przishlak on the right elbow, guarded by Karis. Down low, they go to Pyle. Pyle left it short. Kylie out, working Przishlak, but Przishlak able to hit it off of Kylie and take it away. Second chance here for the Tigers. Przishlak double teamed, goes up anyway and scores it.
Nice hook there from Przishlak.
And that's just a sophomore with a lot of experience making a really good play. And that's a carry against Tatana Woods Blackdow. She can't believe it. Brings us to immediate timeout. Tigers by 3. They have a couple players in foul trouble. Ravens will try to take advantage when we come back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
The perfect solution for you. Their caregivers are prepared to help you with laundry, meals, housekeeping, shopping, and more. These helpful services are so reasonably priced, you can afford to pay for them yourself. In many cases, Long-term care insurance or other sources provide assistance with the cost. Home is where the help is. Call Windsor Place At Home Care, 800-982-1866.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture. Butler, Missouri.
Ravens trail by 3 here halfway through the third quarter. I'm Shane O'Kay down alongside with me. It's US 98, the Red Raven Sports Network. Your home for Coffeyville Community College basketball. If you're just now joining us, this is Comore. Hands it off to Pershishlak. Now Destiny Yates has it, guarded by Tatana. Georgia Knight down low to Pyle. Pyle guarded well at the elbow. Pyle now trying to attack. Lehman throws one up. Good defense by Karras. But Pershishlak on the glass left it short. Wow, that looks like a really good look.
You're calling with decent defense there, but they'll say it came off of Lehman.
Tiger basketball. Pyle, that's going to be a travel.
It took a third step there, turning around.
But if you're just now joining us, an interesting development here. Cowley does have the lead, but they also have 2 players in severe foul trouble. Nadak Mbengwe and Jaden Smith. Their top shooter and their top big, each with 3 fouls.
This is almost like a power play for Coffeyville. They have to get something going here. They're down by 3. They're just looking for baskets when Cowley's best players are off.
I completely agree. Tatana all the way inside, and one went right at Pershishlak and finished with the left hand. What an attack by Tatana.
And there's their chance to start something right there. Get a nice and one.
And now Pershishlak has 2, which 2 later stages of the third quarter, not a big deal. But if she picks up that third here in the third quarter, it becomes something worth talking about.
Yeah,
Tatana ties the game.
Cowley will definitely be in big trouble here. Working with 2 fouls for a couple of their 2 fouls to give for a couple of their starters.
Destiny Yates has it. We're tied. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tatana Woods Blackout, a huge and one. Georgia Knight tries to respond. Nothing but net. The freshman. Big shot from Knight. Kylie, Tatana. Hands off to Karras. Karras trying to hand it off to Kylie. Nearly lost it. Karras Washington. Nice dribble. Nice attack. And a blocking foul against Cowley. I think they're going to say before the shot. It'll go against the freshman Knight. And they did indeed say before the shot.
Yeah, they said it was on the floor.
26-23 Tigers. Ravens draw up their inbound play. Tatana got to get it in and got it to Karras. What a throw.
Oh, they'll call a travel. So they moved her pivot foot.
And the Ravens miss an opportunity there. When will we see Mbengwe or Smith return? Each playing with 3 fouls.
This is the question of the hour.
Same thing for Coffeyville when we see Ivy Fox return. Also playing with 3. Hattie Pyle. Destiny Yates. Pershishlak. Traveled. I think, Kate, if Todd Clark's been in this game a long time, and I think right now he doesn't want to put in either of those players until he has to. And right now with them winning, he's going to keep them right there on the bench.
Yep.
If Coffeyville goes on a run and takes the lead, I think we'll see him come back. Natalia Jones. A crossover move. Natalia attacks Tatana for the tie. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Pyle. Another shot that was a good look for the Ravens and just could not drop. This is Pyle. Pyle on the elbow. Trying to get it down low. That one deflected, nearly stolen. Karras got a hand on it. Kylie couldn't quite corral it. Drive and kick. Pyle, 10 to shoot for the Tigers. Pyle, and a blocking foul against Natalia Jones. Second foul on Natalia. Przishlak on the inbounds pass. Tries to spin off Karras. What a move. And she scores it. Tatana. That one stolen by Przishlak. 5-point lead for the Tigers. They have momentum. Yates slows it down. We'll see Alexis Parker move to the scorer's table. Georgia Knight. Knight to Przishlak. Handoff Knight. Knight for three. Short. And out of bounds to Coffeyville.
Coach Turner was asking for them to call travel down there. Looked like her left foot moved a little bit, but the referee said it was fine.
2:05 to go, third quarter. Tatana brings it up. Ravens down 5. They had a great last 2 minutes of the second quarter. They need to do something similar here in the third. Kylie, Tatana thought about it. Now gets a screen from Karras. Tatana attacking again. Nice move to the right, left it short. And Cowley able to pull down the rebound.
Coverville hasn't really been able to capitalize here with Kelly's starters not on.
Yates has it on the right wing. Tigers by 5. Przishlak goes right at Alexis Parker. Double team comes, throws it up, got it. And with Mbengwe out, Przishlak has stepped up. Kylie Ortiz, Alexis Parker, Tatana. Down low to Karras. Karras spins. Karras Washington. That's about as easy as it gets. Ravens cut it to 5. Can Coffeyville get a stop? Destiny Yates. Georgia Knight. We go under a minute to go, third quarter. Przishlak fading for 3. That is well off. Rebound Tatana. Karras Washington, extra pass Lehman. Lehman ball fake back to Karras. Karras attacking, steps into a jump shot. That is off. Parker trying to box out, but Przishlak has the rebound. About 9 seconds separate shot clock and game clock here, late third quarter. This is Comore. Yates guarded by Tatana, 12 to shoot. Knight off a screen. Kylie picks her up. 8 to shoot now. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Knight, 5 to shoot. Pyle, tough contested 3, off. Rebound Lehman. They have 9 seconds. You got to go. Tatana Woods Blackout looking ahead to Washington, who beat the defense back and laid it in. Ravens score late in the third quarter, excuse me. And Coach Clark not happy about that defensive effort. We go to the fourth quarter. Ravens down by 3, but they're right in it. And we'll see who wins the final 10 minutes in round 2 between the Tigers and Ravens. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
This is exactly, yeah. If Karras Washington starts getting fouled and hitting free throws, it's
Tender filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Savor the juicy filet ole steak bowl stacked with filet mignon and only from Taco Mayo.
That's a wrap.
No, that's a bowl.
Got a car? Maybe a motorcycle or even a boat. Do you rent or own your own home? If you have any of these, call NDB in Coffeyville and then relax. NDB can protect your assets and save you money. They represent numerous insurance companies so that they can help you find the right insurance at the right price for you. NDB at 812 West 11th in Coffeyville. Call Ben Vietz at 620-251-1970 and relax.
With the Red Ravens down by 3, 30-27. I'm Shane Neal. Cade Dowd alongside with me. Cade, stop me if you've heard this before. Ravens Tigers tied after 1. Ravens up at the half. Cowley up after 3. It's the same storyline. The good news is, in part 1, the Ravens won the fourth quarter and won the game. We hope they can repeat that.
Yeah, hopefully there's some foreshadowing going on, and this is the exact same game. Coffeyville will be happy with that.
No Mbengwe, no Jaden Smith out there for the Tigers. It is Cowley basketball. And we talked about it a little bit earlier. Destiny Yates has it, guarded by Tatana. Knight fakes the three, goes at Janae Black-Harmon. Persishlak off a screen. Thought about the shot, picked up nicely by Parker. 12 to shoot for the Tigers. Yates, pass right. Persishlak fakes, traveled. That's like the third time she's done that today.
Yeah, it's that pivot foot. She gets the ball and takes a step, then dribbles.
Well, and we talked about it early in this game, Cade, but this Cowley team doesn't have a deep bench. They play their starters a lot. And in this fourth quarter, when it's been a physical game the whole way, do these starters get tired?
Yeah, because Yates has registered 30 minutes played, has not come out, hasn't had a
Washington,
break.
What a ball fake. Lehman has it now, 15 to shoot. Ravens down by 3. Bailey guarded by Hattie Pyle. Pyle, a great defender. Parker, that's going to be a blocking foul against Comore.
I thought they called a charge there, but it was a bit late, so that makes sense for the block. That's her third?
Third on Comore, yeah.
She's got 2 to work with in this fourth quarter.
Lehman trying to come off a screen. It's not there. Tatana inbounds to Karras. Ravens down 3, trying to draw something up. Karras, Black-Harmon. Tatana, 12 to shoot. Raven offense looking to find something. Tatana to Black-Harmon. Black-Harmon, that was kicked.
They didn't call kickball there, but I mean, it's still Coffeyville ball regardless. It was like one of those, you hit the foot, it just rolls right off, so I was expecting a whistle.
Ravens inbounded again. Tatana trying to get it in. Finds Lehman. Lehman for the tie. Big shot, Bailey ties it up with 8:52 to go.
That was a deep shot too, Took that, put it tied. Hopefully trying to start this momentum again, like the last time these two teams met in the fourth quarter.
Georgia Knight working left off a screen. Kick to Yates. Yates has it, 10 to shoot for the Tigers. Yates, screen, Pyle, down low, Persishlak, attack, spins, goes up, fouled by Parker. And we'll go to the line. Cade, something that Bailey Lehman does so well, Kylie Ortiz as well, as we see Mbengwe and Jaden Smith check in. They can pass, they can defend, they can shoot. You can teach all of that. What you can't teach that they do so well, they are clutch.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to have players that are clutch, that'll help you in very pinch-like situations. And you can't teach that. That's just a part of your character as an athlete.
First free throw was good for Persishlak. She now has a double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds. And she goes 1 out of 2. 1 point lead for Cowley. Karras Washington, the rebound, hands it off to Tatana. Here come the Ravens looking to take the lead. 8:20 to play. Tatana, big screen from Karras. Tatana attacking, spins off. Now hands it off to Janae Black-Harmon. Black-Harmon, double dribble. I think there was supposed to be a pass there, and when it wasn't, she kind of panicked and couldn't recover in time.
She looked to pass, but then the defender in front of her ran away, so she had an open lane, but she already picked up the ball. But Yates taking it out. Still has not come out this game yet.
Jaden Smith. Persishlak, top of the key, big if it goes, and it's off the iron, no. And Mbengwe on the glass, throws it up and in. And it's a 3-point Tiger lead, and Mbengwe makes her presence known. Karras trying to go baseline, that was poked by Mbengwe. It will stay with the Ravens.
There's a couple players on Cowley who got 3 personal fouls. Coffeyville would love to draw a foul on one of those players, and Mbengwe being one of them.
Got to get a ball in. Tatana to Karras. Karras blocked by Mbengwe. Emphatic rejection. Cowley defense a little different with her on the floor, huh?
Yep. It's a whole different game now she's back in. But again, she's got 2 fouls to give. She fouls once, trouble coming out.
Inbounds to Karras. Karras guarded by Mbengwe. Hand off to Tatana. Tatana right back to Karras. Karras attacking. Goes right at Mbengwe and scores it. Karras Washington, what a tough finish.
Makes this a 1-point game. 7 minutes to go.
And in the first matchup, as we've been talking about the similar storyline, Karras was the hero late for the Ravens in game 1. Jaden Smith hands off to Yates. 12 to shoot for the Tigers. Mbengwe. Hands off to Pyle. Pyle guarded by Black Harmon. Pyle tries to get to the baseline, throws it up. No. Parker trying to box out of bounds, and it's Red Raven basketball. Parker kept Mbengwe off the glass.
A great defense from Coffeyville, almost like the first quarter. But now they're looking to get points. They need points.
Janae Black Harmon did a great job defending Pyle there. Now we see the return of Kylie Ortiz. Tatana, Ravens down 1. Tatana to the baseline, throws it up. No, Prashishlak might have gotten a hand on it, and it's Cowley basketball.
She was able to drive
it was a decent look by Tatana. That area was open when she made that drive, but it was great recovery by Prashishlak.
Yeah. Able to get there and get in her face and cause not the best shot.
She either blocked it or she impacted it enough to leave it short, but either way, good defense. Jaden Smith has it now, 12 to shoot for the Tigers. Mbengwe, Yates. Yates has not come out of this game. Mbengwe, pass to Yates, extra pass, Smith, good look. It's off the rim, no good. Lucky break there for the Ravens. That was a pretty decent shot. Ravens trying to take the lead. Karis Washington, nice ball fake. Floater, no. Parker and Prashishlak go at it. It's Raven ball.
Yeah, Parker and Prashishlak fighting over that ball, but Prashishlak got a hand on it last. Coffeyville with another chance here. Hopefully score some points to take a lead.
Inbound goes to Lehman. Lehman hit a 3 to tie it early in the fourth quarter. Karis with the Ravens down 1. Tatana. Back to Karis. Karis goes at Prashishlak, attacking. Tried to hand it off to Parker. Now Tatana for the lead. It is good! Oh. Tatana Woods Black Owl. Ravens by 2. Big shot.
Just what Coffeyville was looking for. Great ball movement. Run it down the paint near the basket, and she was wide open at the top. Dish it to her, get the 3. Now Coffeyville's up by 2.
Mbengwe. Cowley looks to answer. Pyle, Smith. Right back to Hattie. Pyle. Tatana took it from Mbengwe. They try to keep it alive, and they do. Here comes Karis. Ravens trying to take advantage and lay it in.
Beautiful.
What a play by Tatana.
Wow.
What a finish from Karis Washington.
It'll be offense and defense. First star right there hits the 3, then gets the steal.
In the last 45 seconds, the Ravens have erupted at Nellis Hall. They lead it by 4. Jaden Smith guarded by Kylie. Mbengwe. Parker denying the paint. Yates. Smith. Prashishlak top of the key. 3 to shoot. Yates for 3. No good. Prashishlak on the glass. And what's the call there? A foul against the Ravens. It'll be on Karis Washington.
That's just what Coffeyville was looking for. Like they're 3 in the defensive stop. Now they're up by 4.
Media timeout, 4:51 to go. Tatana Woods Black Owl. When you've got an experienced point guard, you're in good shape. 3 for the lead. Steele leads to a score. Ravens by 4. We're back in 60 seconds.
Flip it like
System, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians, we are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
When you need to rely on a nursing facility for the care of a loved one, wouldn't it be comforting to know that the owner is providing the care? Owner Stephanie Bean with Medical Lodges is proud to supply that tender care in Coffeyville. Skilled nursing services, rehabilitation, adult daycare, and much more are all offered. Visit medicallodges.com or stop by 2921.
Ravens by 4, 37-33, 4:51 to go. I'm Shane Neal, Cade Dowd alongside with me. Cade, something Tony Turner told us before the game, late in a close game, what you need is your sophomores to make plays that win basketball games. 2 enormous plays from Tatana Woods Black Owl. The shot and the steal that leads to the score.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's talking about. Get 5 points in the span of, a couple seconds, especially in a game where you're down 3.
Inbounds goes to Mbengwe. That's a great play drawn up, and she missed the shot. And Parker pulls down the rebound. Wow, that was a great play.
Yeah, if I'm confident, I'm looking to get the dagger in right now. You got 4 minutes to go. Up 4.
Got momentum. You're going to have to hit free throws down the stretch, though.
Yep.
Tatana Woods blackout. Steps into a jump shot. Tatana, no. Parker on the glass. Lays it in. Tatana will tell you that was a pass.
Yep. Parker with the board to start that and then getting 2. Bringing the lead up to 6.
39-33 Ravens. They're on a 7-0 run. Jaden Smith, 4:05 to play. Cowley, desperate. Destiny Yates, 10 to shoot for the Tigers. Pyle the drive, handoff. Pershishlak goes up, left it short. Lehman did just enough. Out of bounds, Raven basketball. Parker again down low.
Yeah, looked loose. She got the rebound, and it was about to go out, and she hit it back in, and it hit. I think that was Yates, and it's Coffeyville's ball now.
Kylie Ortiz hands it off to Karras. Ravens up 6, and like you said, Cade, with the way this momentum has shifted, a 3 or 2, another score or 2, Ravens are feeling really good about themselves. Tatana Woods blackout. Pass to Kylie Ortiz. Kylie, that one deflected and stolen. Jaden Smith. Huge defensive play for the Tigers and lays it in. And defense to offense for Cowley. Life breathed into him. 39-35 Ravens. 3:15 to go. Kylie Ortiz has the basketball. Kylie picked up by Yates. Pass down low to a cutting Woods. Blackout finds Washington. There was contact. There was no foul call. There was no score.
Yeah, I think she wanted the foul down there. It looked really close, but
under 3 to play, and now credit to Cowley. They got the stop, got the score, got another stop. They can cut it to a 1-score game. Pyle, screen from Mbengwe. Pyle attacks, stops on a dime. 8 to shoot, Mbengwe needs a pass. Pyle, Yates, 3 to shoot. Pershishlak sends it and left it short. Parker, another big rebound. The freshman Alexis Parker winning on the glass late.
And the Ravens making Cowley use all that shot clock now, which that'll work in their favor. They're up. They can chew as much time off as they can make Cowley, then that's closer to win for Coffeyville.
Tatana, 10 to shoot for the Ravens. Lehman thought about it. Now Kylie. Kylie down low to Parker. Parker back to Bailey. Bailey sends it. Bailey put it in! Bailey Lehman, second 3 of the quarter. Puts the Ravens up 3 scores with 2 to play.
Big play right there.
There's a reason why I call her Big Shot Bailey, Cade.
And right there proves, making this a 7-point game now. 2 minutes to go.
Pyle, Mbengwe, Pershishlak, spins off of Washington, in trouble, got away with a travel, and Pyle missed the shot. Mbengwe and Parker go at it, and Tatana pulls it down. 90 seconds left. Slow down. Here we go. You're up 7. Hang on. Hang on.
Don't give them a chance. Just chew as much clock off as you can. You got like 125.
Well, I was going to say, that's something the Ravens have done at times this year. They play so fast, so freely. Sometimes when they have the lead, it's like, hey, let's ease off the gas a little bit.
You don't need to go too hard.
5 to shoot. Kylie, Karras goes right at Mbengwe and traveled with 1:11 to go.
Yeah, she was split between either passing or dribbling. Couldn't make up her mind and traveled. We got 1 minute and 11 seconds. 7 points split.
And as long as you don't, the biggest thing here, down up 3 scores as we're going to go down to 1 minute to go, do not foul.
Yeah,
Don't let them get shots at the line and stop the clock. If they score on a contested shot, good for them. Here's Smith for 3, in and out. Mbengwe on the glass, spinning, throws it up. No. Pershishlak, no, but a foul. 55 seconds to go. 2 offensive rebounds. Foul was on Parker. That's her 4th. And 2 offensive rebounds for Cowley keeps them alive. We'll see Pershishlak at the line.
Pershishlak hasn't gone to the free throw line today. That's
in and out on the first one.
It's one of those fouls where if you really want your points, you got to earn them. Especially with 55.2 seconds left to go.
Pershishlak has a very quiet double-double today. She's played really well.
Shoots the second. There'll be a timeout.
Timeout taken by Tony Turner. We'll keep it here. Ravens lead at 42-36. And now, like I said, something that the Ravens have done this year, they're kind of learning how to play, learning how to use different game situations. And right now, up 2 scores, 55 seconds left. There's going to be 2 things that happen here. Either Cowley's going to play off you, and then if that's the case, you drain as much clock as you can. Don't even start your play until about 12 seconds on the shot clock. And if Cowley fouls, hit your free throws and you win this game.
Yeah, because you got 30 seconds of shot clock. That's pretty hefty. I mean, you take the 30, if they take the full 30 seconds, it's going to make it 25.
This is also a big possession for Tatana Woods Blackout and Kylie Ortiz, the 2 primary ball handlers, because you have to know coming out of this timeout, and I know Tony Turner's telling them right now, Cowley's going to be pressing you.
Yeah.
They are going to be trying to trap you, know where you're supposed to go with the pass.
Do you think if you're Cowley, you just start trying to foul here?
I would try to trap for about 10, 15 seconds. If you get to 40 seconds and you don't have the ball, then you foul.
Yeah, because they got 4 fouls to give, so
they got to start early.
Yeah, they got to start now because they may not foul enough to start getting them in the bonus. So,
if you're the Ravens, the players you want to send to the free throw line: Kylie Ortiz, Bailey Lehman, Karis Washington. Nobody's been to the line more than Karis this year. Bailey an 82% shooter, Kylie a 91% shooter.
Ooh.
So those are your 3 you're trying to get the ball. Karis will inbound it. And they get it to Tatana. 5 seconds off the clock. Here comes the trap. Tatana gets through it. Finds Parker. That one deflected by Mbengwe. Ravens keep it alive.
They're smart there to slow it down.
Kylie has it. Kylie was fouled with 40.7 to go. That's exactly how you want to execute that if you're the Ravens. They saw the trap. They got out of it. They got Kylie Ortiz the basketball.
Yes.
Do that again. Exact same thing. Copy, paste.
Now they got 40 seconds left on the clock. Surely you think they'll start fouling because they got 3 to give.
And a great observation by you, Kate, is that one poked by Smith. Tatana able to recover. And Karis is fouled by Pyle. But great observation by you that Cowley only fouled 1 time in the first 9 minutes of this quarter. So they've got to burn 10, 12 seconds just to send the Ravens to the line.
Which then again, that's valuable time because it takes time to foul.
Inbounds goes to Kylie Ortiz. Ortiz, that one was poked by Pyle. That's a clean steal. Tigers get the ball. Precislak, no. Rebound Washington. And that might have been Cowley's best chance. Lehman, and now the Ravens can burn serious time. Foul with 22-4. Cowley got the steal they were looking for, and Precislak just couldn't knock down the jump shot.
Yeah, no. Up 6 points, and they got one more foul. Cowley's got one more foul to give, and there's 22.4 seconds left. I mean, it looks like it's going to be Coffeyville's game here.
Kylie draws the foul. Kylie will go to the line, and that's the player you want to send the line if you're the Ravens.
Yep. Hit 2 here, make it.
I think even if you hit 1 here, you go up 3 scores.
Yeah.
It's a lot. That's a tough task.
And especially doing 20 seconds. I mean,
we're at the point now where if Cowley wins this game, it's because Coffeyville helped them, either by missing free throws or by giving them the ball.
Yes. Got to have to blunder here.
It was not pretty. Kylie's first one is good.
There
it was
is,
not pretty. It was not a game you probably want to put on the fridge, but it is a game that looks like it's going to equal a Raven win.
A win's a win. It's in the win column.
Kylie 2 for 2. We got the official to laugh. I take pride in that. I think that's the first time in my 2 years here that I've broken an official mid-play. I'll take it. Put it in the highlight tape. Man was over here giggling in the middle of free throws.
Yeah.
Oh, we love it. Ravens up by 8, 21 seconds to go. Nellis Hall on their feet. And now the pressure shifts to the men.
Yep.
Because the Lady Ravens are going to take care of things here tonight. The men are going up against the 10th ranked team in the nation. And they're going to have to try and complete this doubleheader sweep with their biggest statement win of the year.
Yeah, it's going to be. I'm looking forward to that game. That's going to be electric.
In the first matchup, if you missed the first game between Cowley and Coffeyville, Cowley came out of the gates red hot, like 2017 Warriors hot. They led 50-22 at the half, shot nearly 70%. Second half, Ravens outscored them by 9. Figured stuff out. They still lost by 15 points because they were down by 28. But the Ravens figured something out in that second half against Cowley. And if they bring that tonight to Nellis Hall, I think we're going to have a close game, and I think the Ravens have the talent to knock off the Tigers.
Yes, for sure. I mean, 100% trying to come up with the energy of this, but hopefully win here.
This ended up being exactly the same storyline, Cade.
Yes.
Ravens made plays down the stretch, and they're going to walk out of here. Smith for 3, it's good. And now that might make the Ravens need to hit a couple more free throws. Timeout taken by Tony Turner. We'll stay here, 44-39. Jaden Smith, she's one heck of a shooter, man. That was contested in the corner. She sunk it.
Especially in this situation, down 8, I think.
Now down 5.
Yeah, now down 5. So it's a 3, makes it 5.
Well, now Cowley's going to foul again.
Yeah.
And now you have to hit both of them, because if you only hit 1 out of 2, it's still a 2-score game, and a 3 can cut it to 3.
Yep. Giving some life to Cowley here. 15 seconds or 16.
Well, and don't overthink it here. What I would do is draw up a play where Kylie comes off a screen. If it's there, get Kylie the basketball. She's the best free throw shooter on the team. If it's not there, coming off of a similar kind of screen on the other side, I'd have either Bailey Lehman or Karis Washington. So if Kylie's covered, you can still get the ball to a pretty good free throw shooter. But there's a reason why Coach Turner's the coach and I'm not.
Yes.
So we'll see what he draws up.
Interesting to see here. 16.4. They'll go put half a second back up on the clock. 16.4 seconds.
Bailey Lehman comes off a quick screen. That's a foul right there. Is that going to be an intentional foul? That's what Tony Turner wants. It is on Destiny Yates. And they're just going to say a straight foul.
Again, Yates is not coming out.
Well, and I can understand Coach Turner's gripe because it was before the ball was inbounded, so no time came off the clock. And there was an argument there that should have been an intentional foul, which would have not only been 2 shots, but the Ravens also keep the ball.
It functions like a technical.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tatana is the one that's at the line. First one is good.
You'll hit this one,
Tatana feels like one of those players, Cade. Doesn't do anything incredibly flashy, but just a smart player, good passer, good defender. And when you need her to step up, she steps up.
She
hits them both.
Well, Cowley called timeout here.
46-39. Let's take a quick 30-second break. Ravens up 7. We'll be back in 30 on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
In our community, from kids' activities to school programs to funding home and business loans, every day Community State Bank is at work in our neighborhood. Whether you bank at Community State Bank or not, they're working for you every day. Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Mike Avey, and at Community State Bank, we believe in Coffeyville.
As you know well, it's about surviving and getting the W in the books. And that's the Ravens are on their way to doing. And it was not, a performance that will be considered by anyone their best of the year. But at the end of the day, they survived, and there's going to be a W next to the Cowley game on the record, and that's what matters. Inbounds goes to Yates. They're going to burn some seconds just getting a shot off. Pyle, no. Rebound Ortiz, and Kylie is fouled, and that's, they call that a jump ball. It'll still be Raven basketball. But if you get the ball in here, that should just about do it.
Yeah, 9.8 left on the clock. They will rush Mbenge on.
It makes sense. Yeah. Naka Mbenge is the tallest player on the team. I think they're going to try and have her deny the ball.
At this point, but she's got 3 fouls.
That one was poked by Yates. Tatana kept it alive. Karis has the ball, and Karis is fouled with 6.5 to play. So, this is honestly maybe a sneaky good thing for Coffeyville. You've had 3 different players now on this team have to take clutch free throws, which, as we move closer and closer to the playoffs, Cade, if you have multiple players that know how to hit free throws in crunch time, that's big.
Yeah, that'll help them get that experience. Free throws are free throws. They never change. Especially in those clutch time situations. You can get used to that environment. Do or die.
Exactly. The best, that one in and out, back in, back out. But that's the best free throw shooters late in games, I feel like, are the players that can kind of, like you said, turn off the noise and just look at the rim, fire it, hit it.
Yep. Just being able just to do the thing that you've trained to do
I was going to say, this coaching staff has them take at least 50 a day in practice, sometimes 100. And I'll tell you what, none of these coaches want to leave today with any of their timeouts left.
No. It'll be half timeout. I don't think anybody's used a full timeout today.
I think
it's only been
I don't know.
I got 8 points.
I'm a simple guy, Cade. I know to start talking again when they go back on the court. Whether it's 30, 60, 10 minutes, I don't know. I start talking when they go out. We should have that ref on the postgame show.
Oh yeah, he was loving your comments.
He's definitely my favorite ref of the year. Hey, when we're all here for multiple hours, somebody's got to lighten up the place a little bit. We all got to have fun.
I mean, other than the players having fun, but everyone else got to have fun.
One of my questions, Dirk Andrews keeps plugging Herc's half-court shot, which is the halftime game at the men's game. Obviously, you take a half-court shot to win a prize. I want to know when Coach Herkelman's going to take that shot himself.
What would he win?
As that's going to be a double dribble against the Tigers, and that should do it. 4.6 to go. We'll see if Cowley even presses here on this one. They're going to try and go full court pass. Prashislak steals it. They're going to burn precious time bringing it up. Pyle missed it. That's how this one ends. Ravens survive against the Cowley Tigers and complete the regular season sweep of Cowley. They win it 47-39. Tatana Woods blacked out some big shots late. Bailey Lehman some big shots late. Ravens hit their shots at the free throw line, and they get their 14th win of the season. Red Raven postgame show coming up next. Let's step away for 4 minutes. When we come back, we'll go over the final stats. We'll hear from Coach Turner. We'll get you ready for Game 2 of our doubleheader. Ravens by 8. Our Red Raven postgame show starts in 4 minutes on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Be you. We can make you workforce ready at one of our technical campuses, be a student athlete, join an honors program or an activity, have a voice with student government, and be involved with student life events. Our school believes in our red and white traditions, providing you with a quality education and preparing you for the next journey in life. Once you experience our campus, you know you've made the right choice. Let us help you make our story your story and become Raven proud.
If you could use a little help around the house, Windsor Place At-Home Care is the perfect solution for you. Their caregivers are prepared to help you with laundry, meals, housekeeping, shopping, and more. These helpful services are so reasonably priced, you can afford to pay for them yourself. In many cases, long-term care insurance or other sources provide assistance with the cost. Home is where the help is. Call Windsor Place At-Home Care, 800-982-1866.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
This is Meat Mountain, and up there on the summit awaits the all-new Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. A heaping bowl filled with Mexican favorites and literally erupting with filet mignon. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl can be yours if you make it past Chuck Steak Canyon and the deadly sirloin abyss. Filet mignon beckons, my friend, on the meaty, mighty pinnacle of beefdom. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. Welcome to Meat Mountain.
Got a car? Maybe a motorcycle or even a boat? Do you rent or own your own home? If you have any of these, call NDB in Coffeyville and then relax. NDB can protect your assets and save you money. They represent numerous insurance companies so that they can help you find the right insurance at the right price for you. NDB at 812 West 11th in Coffeyville. Call Ben Vietz at 620-251-1970 and relax.
At CRMC Medical Group, our primary care physicians and providers focus on ways to keep you and your family in good health, as well as care for them when they're not. Our family medicine and women's health physicians are accepting new patients. We have convenient office locations in Coffeyville and Independence with extended and Saturday hours in Coffeyville. If you need a physician or need to make an appointment, please call 620-688-6566. That's 620-688-6566.
When you need to rely on a nursing facility for the care of a loved one, wouldn't it be comforting to know that the owner is providing the care? Owner Stephanie Bean with Medical Lodges is proud to supply that tender care in Coffeyville. Skilled nursing services, rehabilitation, adult daycare, and much more are all offered. Visit medicallodges.com or stop by 2921 West 1st in Coffeyville and learn more. Medical Lodges Coffeyville, where they serve and enhance the lives of others with caring hands.
This is Community State Bank at work. This is Community State Bank at work in our community. From kids' activities to school programs to funding home and business loans, every day Community State Bank is at work in our neighborhood. Whether you bank at Community State Bank or not, they're working for you every day. Community State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Mike Avey, and at Community State Bank, we believe in Coffeyville.
Ravens get the win in game one of our doubleheader, 47-39 the final score. And let's look at the final stats in this one. I'm Shane Neal. Cade Dowd alongside with me. Tigers shoot 25% from the field, 16% from three, 57% from the line. Ravens shoot 37% from the floor, 25% from three, 70% from the line. But Cade, you look at their second half numbers, they did what they had to do. 42% from the floor, 75% from three, only took 4 threes, but hit 3 of them. And 6 of 7 at the line, which down the stretch, that was clutch.
Yeah, and another thing, looking at the box score, it's almost like the previous game.
Identical.
Yeah, almost identical. Tied in the first half, and then slow second. And
the only difference is the score. The first game was 66-60, so there's a little more scoring in the first one.
Yeah.
But we look at the leading scorers for Cowley, here tonight. 11 for Jaden Smith, 11 as well for Anna Persislak. She ended up with a double-double. 11 points, 13 rebounds. Nadakin Bengwe had 9, 5 for Hattie Pyle on just 2 of 13 shooting. Ravens did a good job on defense for most of the night as well. For the Ravens, it was 12 for Karis Washington, 9 for Bailey Lehman, 9 for Bailey Lehman, 6 for Natalia Jones, 8 for Tatana Woods Blackow. Tatana was really good down the stretch. And this Raven team, we talked about it in the pregame with Coach Turner Cade. He said, late in the game, it's probably going to be a close game late. This Cowley team's good, and he needs his sophomores to step up and make plays. We saw Bailey Lehman hit shots. We saw Tatana hit a shot and get a big-time steal. We even saw, some free throws late by Kylie Ortiz. So these sophomores, when they needed to step up, they showed that they can step up.
Yeah, especially with Tatana, with that hitting that 3 and then getting that steal, getting the 5 points in just that short amount of time, especially when the game was close. They were down, I think, 3. I think that won in the game. That was a really, really big momentum swing for Coffeyville.
It sure was, and the Ravens end up moving to 14-7 on the season, now 9-6 in conference play, pending some other results around the conference, which we'll let you know in a little bit. They may move into 5th place, sole possession here tonight, which obviously is big. Top 4 get a first-round bye, so they'd love to climb into that top 4 and not have to play in the first round of the playoffs. But 5 seed would get a home or 1 home playoff game. So if you do have to play in the first round of the playoffs, you might as well do it right here at Nellis Hall.
Yeah, it's always good helping to build momentum. Go on a big run. You can start the first game at home and then second game at home, and then it's not too bad starting with a home away game.
If I have to play in the playoffs, I'd much rather stay at home, sleep in my own bed than go on the road.
Yep.
That's my vote. Yep. And I'm sure that's Coach Turner's vote as well. We get ready for game 2 of this doubleheader. Janai Summers has scored 20-plus in 7 of his last 8 games. Ravens are looking to pull off an upset and knock off Cowley for just the 3rd time this year. The Tigers come into this one 18-2. It's a team that has not been beaten much. But can the Ravens pull it off here tonight? Let's step away for another 3 minutes. We get ready for the men's game on the other side here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
events. Our school believes in our red and white traditions, providing you with a quality education and preparing you for the next journey in life. Once you experience our campus, you know you've made the right choice. Let us help you make our story your story and become Raven proud.
Yeah, the only issue is they only have 3 players.
If you could use a little help around the house, Windsor Place at
They only
Home
have
Care
really
is
3
the
players that
perfect
can score
solution for you. Their caregivers are prepared to help
Chris
you with
Carroll
laundry,
and
meals,
Brian Griffin.
housekeeping, shopping, and more. These helpful
if you
services
got
are so reasonably
starting
priced,
five,
you
you
can
got the
afford to pay
My
for them
guess
yourself.
is
In many
Brian
cases,
Griffin, Kenai
care
Summers,
insurance or other
C.J.
sources
Smith,
provide
Chris
assistance
Carroll,
with the cost.
and Alvin
Home
Cole.
is where the help is.
That's
Call
what he's been
Windsor
doing.
Place at Home Care.
Alvin Cole's 25, yep.
800-982-1866.
Queensland.
Make your
Same
home
place
more
as
comforting
Georgia Gray
with
for the
help
girls
from
team.
Derailed Commodities.